Always gotta work, student council, and, well, since it's evening now, hopefully it's done. Some time passes, long enough for the sun to start setting. I hear Shizune putting down her pen and cracking her knuckles methodically, one at a time, alright? It's so loud in the silence of the room that I look up and wonder if she's trying to get my attention. She doesn't know that cracking your knuckles makes sounds. Or rather, how loud they listen. All right. Although it wasn't what she intended. When she notices me looking at her, Shizune begins to sign without skipping a beat. Let's take a break. Break! I'm not even done. I'm surprised you would say that. Of all people. It's okay. I'm almost done anyway. And I'm hungry, aren't you? Oh, I'm always hungry. A little. He's like, I'm really hungry. We could order something with our student council funds that we keep trying to slash so we can spend it more on delivery. I was thinking of you. I already have something to eat. Oh, where? What? Well, she produces a cinnamon bun from under her desk, raising it to head level slowly, like a magician levitating a rock. You son of a bitch. I want to eat that cinnamon roll. But, well, there's only one. Not enough for both of us. She ain't even gonna share. How dramatic. I can tell what this means. A feeling of deja vu briefly washes over me. We could just split it, you know. Like, that's no fun. I can do that better. That's no fun. So boring. Let's play shogi for it. Are you kidding me? I want some cinnamon roll. She already has the board out. When the fuck did you get that out? That desk must have everything in it. Not chess? Chess has boring promotions. This is better. I don't know about that. I'm actually pretty decent at shogi, so this is fine. Is that so? Okay, we can make it a little more interesting. I say I might be good at it, and you're like, because it's Shizune. Let's spice this up. Each move has to be completed in 30 seconds. You can add a rule too. No thanks. Anything I could add would only hurt me more than it would help. 30-second time limit is already a bit too tight for me. You're making me regret thinking it was alright to brag a little. Dude, we're gonna be destroyed. After Shizune wins, yeah. Oh, wait, wins the right, okay. To go first in a quick coin toss. Almost said toin toss. The old dyslexia, I guess. She immediately starts playing with the aim of promoting all her pieces as soon as possible. It seems like a very basic play style, and I can't help thinking it might be a trap. It's not, though. The draw of this game to Shizune appears to be the fact that she can upgrade her pieces and steal mine. She's very good at it, but it makes her predictable. I end up doing a little better than I expected to. The 30-second time limit's pretty painful, though. The game ends in a draw. Haha! I didn't lose! At this point, I think you're supposed to either go for a rematch or tally the pieces for points. Shizune doesn't want to go again in the interest of time, but winning on points clearly doesn't satisfy her. She sits there shifting a silver general from one edge to the other as she contemplates which of these two options she'll go for. Where'd the music go? It takes so long that I think she'd had forgotten about the bet. I just my hand just sneakily tries to reach for the cinnamon roll. Eventually she stops fiddling with the shogi piece and puts it down. Is Misha angry at me? I don't think so. Really, if anything, I think she's more trying to give us time to be together rather than angry at anyone. That really came out of nowhere. Shizune's frankness is disorienting because with her, any kind of candor is a sign of total seriousness. There is no playful smile on her face. Instead, it's her usual stoic mask of concentration, ready to see if I'm about to tell her the truth. I'm upset that she thinks that I would tell her anything else, but I also know now that they have probably fought recently, out of my sight, and it makes me feel warm to know that they both care about each other so much. No, I strongly doubt it, yep. Do you know what, did you know that she thinks you're angry at her instead? Oh, look at her eyes. Shizune nods slowly and uncomfortably. Yes. She was more roundabout with the question than you. Kind of surprising because I thought that you were the one who liked playing games. Not all the time. Alright, so what's going on? You two having some sort of fight? Like what the? No. She's very quick to deny it and not happy with the thought. I feel like I've stepped on a landmine. Dude, that's all I step on around Shizune. Sorry. Actually, yes. Just a tiny one. What do you mean? I know she has no interest in the student council. She only joined because of me. I'm still grateful. I'm so happy she's my friend. But I don't understand what she's upset about this time. You know, communication is a very good thing to have. Why don't you just ask her? She won't tell me. I'll figure it out myself instead. I was sure that I was very perceptive, even if I can't hear. That was dumb. I know better now. It is probably something that is my fault. We'll figure it out. Shizune doesn't elaborate further on what it could have been. I'm sure that it is because she does not fully understand the situation herself. It's odd to think that Shizune, usually so sure of everything, could be scared by a little argument with a friend. But she loves Misha. But the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. They're a lot closer to each other than normal friends. And Shizune is pretty isolated from other people, in a way. The fact that she is deaf is no small part of it. But I get the feeling that she uses Misha as a buffer between other people of her own will, not just because it's been forced upon her. She could communicate well enough with a little pad, she just hates it. After such a long time of talking through another person, I guess you start to lose touch. It seems unavoidable. It isn't such a far-out idea to think that she isn't that great with people. No. I return to working, kind of wanting to eat that cinnamon roll more as time drags on. Hold on. We have like a serious thing here, and we're just thinking about that cinnamon roll. Dude. I swear to God, that's me sometimes. But when I count the shogi pieces still left out on Shizune's table, I can tell at a glance that she would win. I'm also too hungry to concentrate if we were to have a rematch. Motivated by my desire to wrap up and eat something, I put the finishing touches on the last of the posters. And done. I think this many is enough. Too many could be a bad thing. Okay. That's it? Just okay? She's giving me the question mark. I'll probably do some myself after I'm done picking what voting format to go with. You know, too many posters is bad. Haven't you ever heard of, I don't know, oversaturation? I really think you're trying too hard. Tenting her fingers, Shizune looks like she could almost admit it. Maybe. It's what Misha thinks too. Oh, I watch as her fingers continue uneasily twining around and pulling at each other in a miniature tug of war. I don't mind, but I asked around in a couple classes today, and as expected, interest is low. It's like you said, so does that make it wrong? No, but it makes it pointless. Damn! Oh, God knows. It is not. Yeah, but to who? I doubt even Shizune truly believes that. I'm not doing all this work just for my own ego. That isn't what I mean. I'm just saying you can't. The first chance to be alone with her in days, and I've already really cocked it up. Still, she doesn't actually look angry. It's more like she's frustrated that she can't express herself clearly enough. Since she's an expert in sign language, I wouldn't think that would be the case. Well, I don't know. No matter what language you speak, sometimes you just don't know how to express yourself. That's why that was me. I didn't really know how to express myself either when I was younger. Look at me now. I wonder what advantage being able to speak would offer her, and if she has ever thought about it. Wee woo? It's another project of mine, just like the festivals. I'm going to do it because it's my job. It's just that a student council election isn't as fun as a festival, so no one cares. You're right. She briefly touches her fingertips together as if to say, but maybe. There's some truth to it, but Shizune doesn't want to say anything that could be boiled down to something so glib. But I don't care. I want to get people riled up, but it isn't about me. I don't want to be involved at all. What do you mean? You go to like every single festival. Shizune waves her hand in mock indignation. Well, I have fun too. But you know it's not the same thing. Her spirit seems to have improved, if she may even manage to crack a joke. I don't want anyone to make a point of me being involved. It's a hassle. I don't want that responsibility. Things are becoming too complicated now as is. The more I try to hype up the elections, the more involved I have to be. No one wants to play their hand yet, and it doesn't feel like my time is over, even though it should. Crossing her arms and leaning back, she grinds her teeth together in frustration. I gotcha. I get it. She's doing the pouty face. They're all so lazy. It's impossible to get them to do anything. Anywhere else, the elections would be an exciting event. It's illogical. Why does everyone have to be so different? If only there was some way to punish them. Oh God, Shizune, calm down. Like chaining the school to their desks. What? Voting is mandatory. If you don't vote, you get whipped. Holy shit! Terrifying. I wonder how hypocritical it would be if I were to stay in bed on election day with the flu and a cold and strep throat. Ooh, and a sprained ankle. Dude, if you guys have never had strep throat before, I wouldn't recommend it. I couldn't eat actual food for like 2 weeks because my throat hurt so fucking much. I had to eat applesauce for 2 weeks. I still love applesauce though. You should put yourself on one of these. And I had to get a fucking... Dude, I'm all about that. He mentioned strep throat, dude. I had to get a fucking... a shot directly in my throat. It was terrible. Anyway, not as punishment. Don't misunderstand. I held up one of Misha's posters. Like this. It's kind of a neat idea. Misha was onto something. It's a lot cuter than just text. I think you'd like it. Having cute mascots would drum up some excitement. Dude, that's how you do it. Maybe if it's just Misha. Well, why not me? Someone told me that this school has slightly more girls than boys. You gotta cater to that demographic. That's how you get them. Shizune giggles audibly this time. I'm surprised, and when she sees my face, so is she. Her face flushes pink, embarrassed to have let out a sound, which is really confusing, to say the least. Why don't you put yourself on it? She just waves my question away. It's troublesome. What do you mean troublesome? Everyone knows that you're in the student council. Come on now. My stomach growls, making me realize that I didn't get that goddamn cinnamon roll and that I'm hungrier than I thought. Shizune uses the moment to deflect my question by changing the subject. Is something wrong? Hey, don't change the subject! No, my stomach growled. I see. She looks at the forgotten pastry on her desk, then frowns, finding it inadequate for 2 people. Let's go to the Shanghai. It's always the fucking Shanghai. Why can't we go to a Chili's or something? God damn it. That's the first restaurant that came into my head. Chili's? I haven't even been there in years. I haven't been there in like 15 years. If you're that hungry, it might be a little busy this late, but Yuko's working there today. We will definitely get a table. There's something worryingly underhanded in that smile. I'll pass. I've already been there twice this week, back to back. Shizune pouts, leaning back against her desk and scrunching up her posture in protest. Buddy, you should have just said yes. What? I'm disappointed you said no. Well, I can't agree with you on everything. You don't give your opinion often and enough anyway. It would be easiest for me if it was just like that, but not very interesting, right? There are some decisions you should disagree with me on then. You have a duty to. What the shit? How am I supposed to know which is which? It's easy. No, it's not easy. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell whether you're joking or serious. 'Cause sign language. Although since she could communicate entirely in sign language, that would seem pretty obvious. I wouldn't say that's all there is to it, though. Probably like sign language, facial expressions, like everything just kind of, I remember when I had my heart attack, Iwanako wouldn't stop talking at first. Eventually, I wished that she would just shut up. God, or I would have if I hadn't been happy to have any kind of company at all. Gradually, I stopped being so grateful. When we talked, I felt like it was nothing more than ritualized exchanges of politeness. Iwanako tried extremely hard to obfuscate how she felt, which was that I was hopeless. In the end, her outer behavior matched her inner feelings. Dude, wasn't Iwanako supposed to get a route or something in this game? In the very, 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 very early stages of development. Dude, I feel like I know more about this, the backstory of this game at this point than unless I'm just completely wrong and I'm misremembering details. For that reason, I was able to accept it when one day she stopped showing up. I was no longer surprised by the time it happened. Even though she considered herself a master of hiding her feelings, I was not surprised. Dude, imagine just sitting there in your hospital bed and your visitor that just usually shows up just doesn't. And you're like, yep, you just knew it was coming. I've heard that games like shogi and chess can tell you a lot about a person. I wish I knew what Shizune thought they said about me. It could be that I'm a little more like Iwanako than I'd like to think. If I can only tie with Shizune by retreating. I suggest that we should order out. Wait, hold on. You can't just do without telling me what kind of food we're ordering out, because that's very important. I'm like the only one that actually... Ah! God damn it. It makes me die every time I see it. God damn it. The next day I walk up to the usual vending machine at lunch only to find that it's out of my favorite drink. Dude. Secreted so far away from most of the classrooms between a storeroom and a library. It's like no one knew about it. I'd expected a vending machine so close to the library to be booming with customers. But then again, the library is empty most of the time, and anyone who goes there is, well, Hanako. I mean, is only doing it to, to look for stuff to pad a paper with. No one stays there longer than they absolutely have to. For the past month, it's been working out in my favor. Favor? Fuck. But the trade-off with a vending machine no one knows about is that it's never restocked. Yup. Dude, I was going to say that. I was like, it's probably not restocked because it's just there. It's hidden. Settling for a can of orange soda, which would get my acid reflux in a tizzy. I decide on drinking it here instead of waiting until I get to the cafeteria, when the library door opens next to me. Ah! Oh, hello. Ah! Oh, she did. I've been looking for you. What? Yuko seems to be acting a lot more assertive than usual today, although it isn't enough to keep her from going back to the mumbling immediately afterwards. Return your books, please. I mean, the library's books. The books you checked out are really overdue. Some of them are on waiting lists. Oh shit, I forgot. I keep checking out new ones and don't return the old ones. Dude, it's like we just keep piling it up. That happens to me all the time at the university library. It's so embarrassing. Do they send someone to try and get you to bring them back? No, the university library is bigger. They don't notice if I happen to borrow something longer than normal. It's convenient because their policy on keeping the books too long is really stricter than here. I like how, despite what she said, Yuko has no problems with borrowing books for longer than she's supposed to anyway. It makes her being so on top of my own lateness a little hypocritical. It takes a thief, I guess. Dude, takes a thief to know a thief, man. Catching on to the meaning of her words around the same time I do, Yuko clams up and starts backpedaling furiously. That's different from this situation. It's totally different. Yuko stares at her nails for a second as if she really wants to bite them, but is too self-conscious to do so. For instance, how long it's been, you checked out some of these books months ago, Hisao. Sorry, it's just that other people want to read them too, and if you're a slow reader, that's okay, though. Are you insulting my reading? He just gets so upset. No, it's a screw up on my part. To be honest, I haven't even read some of them. I shouldn't keep taking out books when I have a backlog. Just like I shouldn't keep buying fucking visual novels when I already have so many. I just like playing everything, man. That's why I have like 9 series going on. That's right. I said 9. A new one's coming. Wink. God, I have problems. That's not good. Yeah, it really isn't. Now I'm starting to copy her habit of trailing off quietly. Her awkwardness is very contagious for some reason. That said, I'm surprised. Yuko seems almost normal today. Although every now and then her waitressy nervous tics keep popping back up. Come to think of it, she didn't act this way when I first met her. She was a little clumsy, that makes sense, and neurotic. But it wasn't anywhere near this severe until Shizune, Misha, and I ran into her at the Shanghai. She knows we know. It could be that Yuko has a complex about having kids from the school seeing her waitressing. I guess it's a little odd for her to pick the closest cafe to the school to work in, then. In that case, maybe the place having so few customers could be considered a lucky break. I mean, it's not a lot of work to do, and you're not seen often. Well, I get it. I'll return them right after school. As soon as possible, please. Oh, well, wait. Can I ask you one more thing? Sure. What is it? I have to go for a while, but I can't just leave the library empty. Sorry, but can I ask you to watch it while I'm gone? Just for a little bit. I'll be right back as soon as possible. You're in the student council, so I'm sure if you did it, it would be okay. You're right. Okay, I'll do it. Don't worry about... Oh, thank you. Should she just leave? Yuko quickly slides forward as if she's so grateful she's about to give me a hug. But she then stops 2 centimeters into it, which ultimately just makes the gesture look extremely confusing. Yuko, if you want a hug, I don't mind. I mean, I don't hug just everybody, but I don't mind if I hug you. It's fine. I'm also surprised that she can control her momentum so well, since she seems kind of clumsy. Before I can say as much as you're welcome, she's already dashing off with the urgency of someone late to an appointment. What the hell is she doing? That could be the case, but she said she was going to be for a little bit, for a while. That could be the case, but I wouldn't feel safe assuming so. It's Yuko, and she seems like the kind of person to treat everything that way. All right. I'm the big man on campus now. Now that I'm in the library, I feel a bit silly. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Probably just sit at the reception desk and, check out books and, do I need training for this? Should I sit down like I normally would and read? Yeah, it probably would do, but wouldn't meet Yuko's high standards. Maybe I should sit at the librarian's desk. Yeah, and give everyone who comes in a stern, analytical glare. Yes! I used Shizune's as a starting point and practiced it a couple times in the mirrored surface of a pen. Yes! I think it looks quite good. Frustratingly, no one comes in. Damn it! So I came up on the idea pretty quickly and decided to just go looking for Hanako instead. I know you're in here. It's deserted. I think I see someone, but the second I blink, whoever it is gone. Dude, that's fucking scary. Hold on. As soon as I return to Yuko's desk and crack open an interesting-looking book, a familiar person swings by in front of me like a falling pendulum. Falling podium. Wait, so right when I start reading... Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, yo, librarian. I've been looking around for you for like 10 minutes. What? It's you. Man, you must really get around, or the student council makes you get around. Those bitches, how could they? Here he fucking goes. Slave drivers. He must be exaggerating because it took me 30 seconds just to do a slow walk around the whole place. The thought is overridden by my surprise to see him. Where the hell did you come from? What are you doing here? What? Can't a guy go to the library now? I can't even go to the library without some young buck like you giving me the 3rd degree over it. I see some girl coming in here all the time, but no one asks her what she's doing here because it's Hanako. Leave her alone. No bully. Is it because she reads and I don't? He must be talking about Hanako. Yup. Although I suppose they both avoid people. I want to tell him that reading is what you, in fact, usually do at a library. So if he's not reading, whatever he's doing is bound to make him look way more suspicious than Hanako would. Because Hanako, guess fucking what, actually reads. In the end, though, I'm too surprised by him practically appearing out of thin air. That doesn't tell me what you're doing here. I'm here because of you! Me? His response makes me feel confused. Maybe I fell asleep and this is all just some weird dream and this Kenji isn't real, but really my subconscious. If my subconscious was Kenji, which it very it very well may be. Is he going to start giving me a deep but vaguely worded advice now? Because of you, I get chased out of my dorm by feminists. What? Now I wander this library like a soldier without a country or a ghost. I should haunt you for ruining things for me. I didn't do anything. It's a shame. It would have been an interesting dream, but it seems like this is the real deal. Yeah, you had to start working with women, and that brought them to my door. You remember that? You should, since you were there. After that day, I knew they were onto me. I should have trusted my instincts, but I was young and stupid. It literally wasn't even a week ago. I love Kenji's scenes. His sound always is just he's so done. But he still goes along with it most of the time. Then my dad called and said one of my letters hadn't been delivered. The post office couldn't have lost it. So it must have been intercepted. Information warfare. That's when I knew my secret hideout was compromised. Now I'm on the run, like a fugitive. It's code red. Dorm rooms aren't secret. They literally put your name and number on a board right in the doorway. I know, I saw that. They're diabolical. Why not just put up a big Wild West wanted poster if they were gonna be like that? Wanted, dead or alive. Probably alive, so they can clone me or turn me into a grasshopper. Why would they do that? I'm done. It's been a good episode. Jumping without warning into the empty chair opposite me, Kenji takes out a cigarette. Wait, what are you doing? And starts spinning it in his fingers. I've never even seen him smoking before, so this must be for effect. Why? He's literally just an insane person. I can't even live where I want to anymore. This is where it all begins. The tactical brilliance. I mean, once they're in your home, it's over, like termites. If the feminist plan for dominance starts there, where the fuck can we go? The only question is how they could take a page out of the termite playbook when women are naturally repelled by wood. You can never go home again. Is that what is that how the saying goes? Man, I don't know about never. I was just there. I don't know anything else I can... Wait, what? I don't know anywhere else I can shower and get new clothes and eat, use the bathroom, and watch TV. I have to keep watching the news to keep informed. I hope I'm channeling the Kenji perfectly for you guys. I feel like my best... I'm not trying to pat myself on the back or anything, but I feel like my best roles, as if like I'm fucking some actor. No, but my best roles when I'm playing this game are definitely Misha and Kenji. I don't know why. For someone ousted from his dorm room and living on the run, he sure has no qualms about going back there several times a day for long periods of time. But by now, he slowly turned away from me and is talking to a revolving display of murder mysteries. There's really no point in interrupting him, I guess. Oh, I finish off my soda and throw the can into the basket near the door. It hits the rim, but goes in anyway. I silently bump my fist. Ah. Kenji quickly gets up and starts to head toward the door. I wasn't really paying attention. I hope I didn't fist bump at an inappropriate moment. Oh no. Where are you going? You kept sucking down that juice. So also, hold on. It wasn't even juice, it was soda. And it's gone. And what do you mean sucking it down? I had 2 sips. Yeah, right. You had like 50 million sips. That's not even possible unless you're like doing it so slowly. Maybe for you, I go beyond the impossible all the time. Okay, whatever. Now I'm thirsty too. I'm going to get my own juice. I'll be right back. Alright, Kenji, I'll see you later. Oh, no, that was fast. He does come back, almost right back, so quickly that I suspect he knows about my secret vending machine. I got you one too. I hope you like grape juice. We're even for the pizza now. Thanks. I do like grape juice, I'm not even gonna lie. Or grape soda. Really, I like any kind of fruit-flavored thing. Unless it's like acid refluxy, which most of them are. I want to tell him that I lent him nearly 10 times the cost of a can of grape juice, but that might make me seem petty. Unopposed, Kenji sits down and starts furiously drinking the juice like a man with a vendetta against grapes. You know, it's a lucky break for me that I managed to run into you here, man. I kind of need you to do me a favor. What do you... Although it's cynical, I wonder if him getting me the juice was so he could ask me for this favor. If so, it's very transparent and poorly timed. I doubt Kenji would think about something so deeply, though. Just asking for things straight out is more style. I need you to recommend me some books. But I thought you didn't read. How did you know? You literally said... You told me. You said you think people discriminate against you because you don't read. Well, they do. And I do read. I read audiobooks. Because that's the way of the future. The audiobooks are pretty great. But you don't read, you listen to them. I have to read a book a month for library studies, though. And I found out that the school doesn't really accept such classics as advanced cryptography. If I don't read a bunch of books, they're gonna fail me. I can't fail library studies. That would make me illiterate. That would mean my mom was right. My mom can't be right. I'll just have to study literacy as much as possible. What about just doing some extra credit? No, thanks. It's bad enough I'm gonna have to carry around these stupid things now. He picks up a dictionary, flips through it, and places it on the murder mystery rack behind him. I can't believe this is actually the medium that our ancestors used to look at porn. Dude, they used to put that shit on stone tablets. I spit my drink all over the book I'm holding. Oh, god damn it. Damaging it beyond any hope of repair. I quickly checked the back to see the suggested prices. Wait, its retail price is 7,900 yen? I think I might have a heart attack, dude. Just let us die. $79? Wow, destroyed. Shouldn't have done that, though. They take vandalism super seriously here. You're gonna get canned. He chortles, amused, before taking an extremely long, loud sip of his can of juice. It's not vandalism. I didn't do it on purpose. You made me do it with your words. And what do you mean canned? I don't want to be canned. Wait, chill out. I didn't mean they'd actually can you. They just make you pay for it and really, really yell at you. It's like you were going to bite my ass off. Still not that big a deal. I don't care if it's figurative. I just don't want to be canned or get my ass bitten off or any kind of punishment, you dumbass. What am I going to do? I'm the only person in here. Well, that she knows of, anyway. I can't even throw the book in the trash. It'll be found. She'll know. Damn, dude. Stop being so weird. How is it weird to not want to be fined? Man, stop flipping out, man. I'm not flipping out. I'm trying to save money. So cheap. Well, I don't want to spend $79 for accidentally fucking up a book because I just couldn't handle the porn comment. I'm about to strangle him when I hear Misha's ha 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 yes coming up the hallway. Apparently Kenji hears it too and uses the opportunity to quickly vanish behind the autobiography section like the wind. Holy shit. Oh Jesus Christ, Misha, hold on. You're gonna have to be very quiet in here. It's a library. Can I? Oh, do I have one of those like extendo not whips, like those little pointers, and I just like smack the sign that says no talking. Hi, Hick-chan. Oh, hi, Yuko. Misha shouts exuberantly, dragging an impressed, I mean, she might be impressed, an embarrassed Yuko behind her. Hick-chan, were you talking to yourself? Kinda. On one hand, saying yes can make me look kinda crazy. Hey, it's not crazy if you talk to yourself. I do it all the time. Technical difficulties. Wee-woo. On one hand, saying yes can make me look kinda crazy. On the other hand, if I blow Kenji's cover, he might go off and make me look crazy by association. Yes. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed, Hick-chan. I do it sometimes when I'm alone. Nothing happened while I was gone? No. Absolutely nothing. As I like holding the destroyed book. It smells like grapes. I'm wearing grape-scented cologne. Or as the sophisticated people would say, Kalagna. I lie brazenly. And obviously, from her reaction, I'm going to assume that she knows I'm lying or thinks I have an abysmal sense for colognes. Since the can of grape juice I drank from is still there, oh my god, it's likely to be the former. Fortunately, she doesn't ask any follow-up questions. What are you two doing together? We had lunch together. Strictly business. A business lunch. Okay. So that's where Yuko went, but why? I try to picture Misha in a suit having a business lunch with, well, anyone. Somehow I just can't see it. Dude, I think Misha could rock the suit. Oh, like one of those sexy suits. You know what I mean. What kind of business? You don't know? It's nothing. It's nothing. It's normal for one part of the student council to not know what the other's doing. No, it's not. Don't nothing something dark side like that. That isn't normal at all. In fact, it's bad. We're only 3 people. Yuko laughs nervously. She must be terrified. Misha says that you want to put posters in the library for the elections, even though they're really far away. You know, I guess it's okay. I don't know that I could even decide those kind of things. You can. Isn't that great? Are you happy? Yay! Yay! Oh my god, Misha grabs Yuko's hands and forces her to clap joyously for herself. Alright, you're making her slightly uncomfortable. Yuko doesn't look very happy about learning that she has more responsibility and power than she'd previously thought. Hick-chan, since you're here, you can help me put them up. I really don't want to. Pulling out a giant stack of posters from her bag, she cuts them in half like a deck of cards and passes them to, pass me the slightly smushed half. Hick-chan had a really good idea. We could put some flyers inside books, too. Yeah, that's not gonna fucking annoy people. Then even if they try to ignore us, they won't be able to. They could even be spring-loaded. Oh my god, like it's just a spring smashes you in the face that has the election paper. Misha tries her best to convey the same tone Shizune used. It sounds close to the real thing and also a little menacing. I did not do that at all. She was probably kidding. I liked it. No, please. Not that. Oh, Yuko, no. A super ultra aggressive marketing blitz. We're going to start going door by door too with our spring loaded. That's a terrible idea. Misha pouts in her best Shizune impression, fingertips tapping together rapidly in annoyance. Hick-chan, you think every idea is terrible. Yeah, 'cause they are most of the time. Yeah, but that idea is too terrible and too terrible to ignore that. I can't have that. Hick-chan, that sounds like a challenge. Mutiny! Mutiny! Mutiny's bad. Don't fight. Poor Yuko. It was just a joke. Oh, okay. Don't fight. The way Yuko sounds when she's trying to be firm makes me think of a kindergarten teacher. I suppose that makes her very persuasive in her own way. Putting up the posters is surprisingly hard, simply because the library is already plastered with bulletin boards and flyers lining every couple meters, some of them in places so unlikely that I'd never noticed them before. Oh, deciding which of them to peel off in favor of our own adds a lot more time to an otherwise simple job. By the time the bell rings to signal the end of lunch, Misha and I still have a sizable amount of posters left. Well, at least we got some out. As we leave, I decide to stick one right by the door. It must be the one Misha did. It has a little drawing of Shizune on the bottom. Oh, that's adorable. See, like when you put it right at the door and they walk out, they're going to notice it. And if it looks cute, they might actually like examine it closely and be like, oh, okay. See, people are more drawn to like flashy or like cutesy sort of shit. You know what I mean? Like if you're designing a poster or something, very colorful. Yeah, like colorful stuff. It's all psychological, dude. It's kind of like how McDonald's colors are like red and yellow because guess what? Those colors make you hungry. Boom. I fucking laid some goddamn knowledge on you, dude.